All right, we have breaking news of what looks to be a brutal attack at a Christmas market in Germany. Details are still sketchy, but this is what we know. A driver plowed into a crowd of people at a Christmas market in the East German city of Magdeburg, about 2 hours from Berlin. 2 people are reported dead. At least 60 more, maybe as many as nearly 70, are reported injured. One of the dead is reportedly a toddler. At this hour, we're learning more about whoever it was who was driving that car that drove through the market. The driver has been arrested. He's a 50-year-old man from Saudi Arabia. He was working in Germany as a doctor. He was not known to German authorities as being an Islamic extremist. He had been in Germany since 2006. Christmas markets in Germany have been targets for terrorist attacks before. 8 years ago, an Islamic extremist drove a car through a Berlin Christmas market and killed 13 people and injured dozens more. Joining us now is former FBI special agent and SWAT team member and counterterrorism expert Tim Clementi. Tim, great to see you, although not under these circumstances. I've seen the videotape that was recorded of this. It was from a security camera. We're not going to show our audience because it's pretty bad. It looked a lot like other terrorist attacks, though, when we've seen terrorists drive through crowded markets.
You know, Elizabeth, yeah, sadly, this is not only tragic, but it's not unexpected. Unfortunately, the German police in the last few weeks have been very, very busy dealing with Islamic extremism. And it's a problem. They arrested two brothers and another guy, I think about 2 weeks ago, that were planning an attack on a Christmas market. They had arrested an Iraqi national who had a firearm and knives and was planning a Christmas market attack. You had the thousands of Islamists walking through a Christmas market shouting Allahu Akbar when Syria fell. And so this is sadly something the German police have been trying to put a damper on, but obviously they're not able to. It's impossible to secure an environment like this. And we saw in Nice, France in 2016 when that big lorry truck was driven through that huge crowd. Just incredible how many people died there. Elizabeth, I wish there was an easy answer to this, but it's not something the German police will be able to solve very quickly.
Well, and this is something that really concerns law enforcement everywhere, these so-called lone wolves who get radicalized all by themselves, perhaps in front of a computer screen, or hanging out at a radical mosque, for example, where that kind of rhetoric and dogma may be preached. And then you can turn a vehicle, in this case a black BMW, into a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, it's exactly what the problem is, because, we have a problem here with school shootings. We have a problem here with other violence. But these things that are spreading in other parts of the world it's a symptom of the violent mindset. Whatever tool is used is meaningless, really. It's the fact that there are people that are intent on harming others, especially this time of year at a Christmas market, less than a week before Christmas. And, people, I'm sure, throughout Europe are not feeling safe anywhere outside their homes right now. And that's a sad state of affairs.
I grew up in Germany because my dad's in the military. We were stationed there for 12 years. Those Christmas markets are everywhere. Every single town and city in Germany has them, and everybody in town or in that city goes to them. They're a real target in that sense.
Yeah, they are. And it's a part of old Europe. I mean, I've been to those markets in Germany, France, Austria, and it's just wonderful. It's a beautiful sight to behold, and all the people of all ages out Christmas shopping and just strolling in the markets. And it's something that sadly they're going to have to figure out another way to be able to do that, because apparently they weren't able to protect this crowd from a vehicle. And ordinarily you see at these events now throughout the United States, ever since the attack in Chelsea a few years ago in New York, where now you have dump trucks and garbage trucks blocking off every possible access to Times Square for New Year's Eve, for instance. And I think, sadly, that's probably what they're going to have to do if they're going to hold these events any longer.
So thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.